Okay, it is now 12 o'clock. Happy New Year and welcome to the West Windsor Township Council 2025 Reorganization Meeting. Okay, I am now going to take a roll call vote. Gawas? Here. Jeevers?
Here.
Mandel?
Here.
Weiss?
Here.
Whitfield?
Here.
Okay, this meeting was adequately noticed on December 27th, 2024 to the Times in the Princeton Packet, filed with the municipal clerk, posted at the municipal building and on the township website. Please stand for the salute to the flag. Okay, we're going to begin by taking nominations for council officers for 2025.
I nominate Andrea Mandel for council president.
Okay, do I have a second?
Second.
Are there any further nominations? Okay, motion to close nominations.
So moved.
Second, please.
Second.
Roll call vote. Gawas,
Yes.
Jeevers,
Yes.
Mandel,
Yes.
Weiss,
I abstain.
Whitfield.
Yes.
Okay. Roll call vote for Andrea Mandel. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, I'm going to take a roll call vote for Andrea Mandel as council president. Jeevers.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Gawas,
Yes.
Jeevers,
Yes.
Mandel,
Yes.
Weiss,
I abstain.
Whitfield.
Yes.
Okay. Andrea, you'd like to come down and get sworn in?
Yes, thank you.
I, Andrea Mandel,
I, Andrea,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
that I will bear true faith
that I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same
and allegiance to the same
and to the governments
and to the government
established in the United States
established in the United States
and in this state
and in this state
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and that I will faithfully,
and I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly
and justly
perform all the duties
perform all the duties
of council president
of council president
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Okay, I'm now going to take nominations for the office of council vice president. Can I have nominations, please?
I would like to nominate Linda Jeevers.
Is there a second?
Second.
Okay. And are there any further nominations for the office of vice president? Seeing none, can I have a vote to close the nominations? Motion to close the nominations?
Salute.
And a second.
Second.
And roll call?
Okay. Gawas,
Yes.
Weiss,
Yes.
Whitfield. Oh, I'm
Yes.
sorry.
Oh, sorry.
we changing the order here. We're going to go, sorry. Gauss,
Yes.
Jeevers,
Yes.
Weiss,
Yes.
Whitfield.
Yes.
Mandel.
Yes. And can I now have a vote to confirm the election of Linda Jeevers to the office of Vice President?
Okay, we need a
Motion? please?
a roll call vote. Sorry.
Where's that motion?
Do we need a motion?
Yes, we need a
Right.
motion, yes.
So
we do.
I make the motion.
Second.
Gauss,
Yes.
Jeevers,
Yes.
Weiss,
I abstain.
Whitfield,
Yes.
Mandel.
And actually, we didn't need the motion.
Did
We already made the motion on it and.
Yeah,
yes,
this was,
yes,
that was, should have been just a roll
yes,
call.
well, right. Okay,
Okay.
okay, and can we now swear in Linda Jeevers?
Left hand and right hand up for your oath. I, Linda Jeevers,
I, Linda Jeevers,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
that I will bear true faith
that I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same
and allegiance to the same
and to the governments
and to the government
established in the United States
established in the United States
and in this state
and in this state
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and I will faithfully,
and I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly
and justly
perform all the duties
all the duties
of the office of Vice President
of the office of Vice President
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Before we go on, I'd like to recognize that we have a former council member in the audience, Ms. Kristen Applegate. Oh. I'd like to now get nominations for Affordable Housing Committee. Can I have a nomination for the Affordable Housing Committee member?
Yes, I, Martin Whitfield, would like to nominate Sonia Gavas for Affordable Housing Committee member.
Can I have a second?
I second that.
Okay. Are there any further nominations for Affordable Housing Committee member? Seeing none, can I have a motion to close the nominations?
So moved.
Second.
Roll call vote, please.
Gauss,
Yes.
Jeevers,
Yes.
Weiss,
Yes.
Whitfield,
Yes.
Mandel.
Yes. Can I have a vote on the nomination of Sonia for the Affordable Housing Committee member, please?
Gauss,
Yes.
Jeevers.
Yes.
Weiss,
Yes.
Whitfield,
Yes.
Mandel.
Yes.
Please come
You
forward.
want to swear? By the way, we did not agree to wear pink before. We just happens that way.
We're gonna have to coordinate. Exactly.
I, Sonia Gauss,
I, Sonia Gavas,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I would support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
that I will bear true faith
that will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same
and allegiance to the same
and to the governments
and to the governments
established in the United States
established in the United States
and in this state
and in the state
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and that I will faithfully,
that I would faithfully
impartially,
and impartially
and justly
and justly
perform all the duties
perform all the duties
of the Office of Affordable Housing
of the
Liaison,
Office of Affordable Housing Committee
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. And now can I get a nomination for the Office of Emergency Management Council member?
I nominate Sonia Gawas for Emergency Management Council member.
Can I get a second?
Second.
Thank you. Are there any further nominations for the Office of Emergency Management Council? Seeing none, can I have a motion to close the nominations?
So moved.
Okay, second,
Second.
can we have a roll call vote to
Oh.
close nominations?
Gawas,
Yes.
Jeevers,
Yes.
Weiss,
Yes.
Whitfield,
Yes.
Mandel.
Yes. And can we now have a vote to confirm the election of Sonia Gawas to Emergency Management Council?
Gawas,
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's right.
Jeevers.
Yes.
Weiss,
Yes.
Whitfield,
Yes.
Mandel.
Yes. And if we can now have the swearing in of Sonia Gawas, please. I'm sorry. Okay. I'll do it next. It's fine.
Hi, I, Sonia Gawa,
I, Sonia Gauss,
solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I would support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
that I will bear true faith
that I would bear true faith
and allegiance to the same
and allegiance to the same
and to the governments
and to the governments
established in the United States
established in the United States
and in this state
and in the state
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and that I will faithfully,
that I would faithfully,
partially,
impartially,
and justly
and justly
duty
perform all the duties
emergency management representative
of the Office of Emergency Management Representative
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Now I'd like the nomination for Planning Board Class 3 member. Do I have any nominations?
I nominate Martin Whitfield for Planning Board Class 3 member.
Can I have a second on that?
I second that.
Okay. Do we have any other nominations for Planning Board? Seeing none, then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to ask to close the nominations. Can we have a motion to?
So moved.
Second.
Okay, can we get a roll call?
Gawas,
Yes.
Jeevers,
Yes.
Weiss,
Yes.
Whitfield,
Yes.
Mandel.
Yes. Thank you. Nominations are closed. Can I have a vote now on Martin Whitfield as Class 3 Planning Board member?
Gawas,
Yes.
Jeevers.
Yes.
Weiss,
Yes.
Whitfield,
Yes.
Mandel.
Yes.
Okay,
Thank you.
please come forward.
Sure. All right.
No, it's okay.
Sure we can hear
It's all loud.
Okay. I, Martin Whitfield,
I, Martin Whitfield,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
that I will bear true faith
that I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same
and allegiance to the same
and to the
and
governments
to the government
established in the United States
established in the United States
and in this state
and in this state
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and that I will faithfully,
and that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly
and justly
perform all the duties
perform the duties
of the Office of Planning Board Class 3
of the Office of Planning Board Class 3
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Now we're going to move on to the appointment of liaisons for the various boards and committees. Can I have a nomination for the Board of Recreation Commissioners liaison?
I would like to nominate Dan Weiss.
Second.
Thank you. Are there any further nominations for Board of Recreation Commissioners liaison? Seeing none, I'd like to have a motion to close nominations.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Gawas,
Yes.
Jeevers.
Yes.
Weiss,
Yes.
Whitfield,
Yes.
Mandel.
Yes. Thank you. And then can I have a roll call on confirming the nomination of Dan Weiss as Board of Recreation Commissioners Liaison?
Gauss,
Yes.
Weiss,
Yes.
Whitfield.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I missed it.
It's okay.
Gauss, I'll get the, you says Gauss,
Yes.
Jeevers.
Yes.
Weiss,
Yes.
Whitfield.
Yes.
Mandel.
Yes.
New roll call.
G's and W's.
That's right, our new roll call. Okay.
Okay, can I get a congratulations to Dan. Can I get a nomination for the Environmental Commission Liaison?
I nominate Andrea Mandel to the Environmental Commission Liaison position.
Can I get a second?
Second.
You? Are there any further nominations? If not, then I will ask for a motion to close nominations.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Gauss,
Yes.
Jeevers.
Yes.
Weiss,
Yes.
Whitfield.
Yes.
Mandel.
Yes. Thank you. Then I'd like to have the Human Relations Council Liaison nominations, please.
I would like to nominate Martin Whitfield as the liaison to the Human Relations Council.
Can I get a second?
Second.
Okay, are there any other nominations for Human Relations Council Liaison? Seeing none, can I have a motion to close the nomination?
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Gauss,
Yes.
Jeevers.
Yes.
Weiss.
Yes.
Whitfield.
Yes.
Mandel.
And may I have a roll call vote on
To confirm. Gauss,
confirm?
Yes.
Jeevers.
Yes.
Weiss,
Yes.
Whitfield.
Yes.
Mandel.
Yes. And I would like to now move to Parking Authority Liaison. Can I have a nomination for that, please?
I would like to nominate Sonia Gawas to be the Parking Authority liaison.
Thank you. Second.
Second. Second.
Are there any other nominations? Seeing none, I'd like to see if anybody wants to move to close nominations,
So
please.
moved.
Second.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Gauss,
Yes.
Jeevers.
Yes.
Weiss,
Yes.
Whitfield.
Yes.
Mandel.
Yes. And moving on to Shade Tree Commission, Leah.
We have to do a roll call vote to confirm.
Sorry, no, haven't done this in a while. Can I have a roll call vote to confirm Sonia for the Parking Authority liaison?
Okay. Gauss,
Yes.
Jeevers.
Yes.
Weiss,
Yes.
Whitfield.
Yes.
Mandel.
Yes. Okay. Moving to Shade Tree Commission liaison.
Yes, I would like to nominate Linda Jeevers as the liaison for the Shade Tree Commission.
Can I have a second?
Second.
You. Are there any other nominations for Shade Tree Commission liaison? Hearing none, can we have a motion to close the nominations?
Salute.
Second.
Roll call.
Gauss,
Yes.
Jeevers.
Yes.
Weiss,
Yes.
Whitfield.
Yes.
Mandel.
Yes. Now can I have a motion to confirm the election?
Okay. Gauss,
Yes.
Jeevers.
Yes.
Weiss,
Yes.
Whitfield.
Yes.
Mandel.
Okay, and last, we have the nomination for School Board Liaison. Can I have a nomination for that?
I would like to nominate Dan Weiss.
Second.
Thank you. Are there any other nominations? Seeing none, can I have a motion to close nomination?
Salute.
Second.
Thank you.
Gauss,
Yes.
Jeevers.
Yes.
Weiss,
Yes.
Whitfield.
Yes.
Mandel.
And can I have a motion to confirm the election?
Gauss,
Yes.
Jeevers.
Yes.
Weiss,
Yes.
Whitfield.
Yes.
Mandel.
Yes. All right. What we're going to do right now is we're adding a little to the agenda. We're going to ask everybody on the council to make a short comment about, for our reorganization meetings. So let's just go through that. I'm going to ask Linda if you'd like to speak first. When we're going, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yes,
first, I look forward to working with all my fellow council members, the mayor, the staff. I've known many of you for several years, and congratulations, Andrea. You and I have been president, vice president, flip-flop, always working very, very hard and being inclusive of everyone. So congratulations on being back at the helm here as president. I'm looking forward to working with you. So welcome, everyone, and I want to wish you all a very happy and healthy new year. We start off 2025 with continuing under our nonpartisan Faulkner Act form of government. I look forward to all of us working together on issues in order to build consensus and to move forward to create an even more vibrant and inclusive community here in West Windsor. One of the big issues coming up this year includes determining our obligations under state law for the fourth round of affordable housing. The fourth round is a 10-year period from 2025 to 2035. At Council's next business meeting on January 27th, which is the one after this afternoon, there will be discussion on this topic and a binding resolution on the agenda, which is required to be approved no later than January 31st. This binding resolution will cover and provide backup information on the present and prospective need numbers that the township has calculated for the fourth round based on the state's formula. There's also a state requirement for municipalities to adopt a housing element and fair share plan by June 30th. So the clock is ticking for decisions to be made. I've asked that the administration post the deadlines and other pertinent information with regards to affordable housing on our municipal website and update as needed. This is a complicated issue, and having more information on our website will help our residents understand the details and the process. Moving forward, in late February, the council will receive the 2025 municipal and capital budgets from the mayor and administration. Special budget meetings with various department heads presenting will be publicly held and public comment taken. These meetings are broadcast live on YouTube and later rebroadcast there. Many of the top budget issues, especially ones that we hear from residents, will be discussed. We are all aware of safety issues for pedestrians and bicyclists and aim each year to continue to budget funds for crosswalk, flashing beacons, improved lighting, sidewalk connections and repairs, replacements, and extensions of bicycle lanes. Speeding issues around town are also being worked on in conjunction with our police department and residents in various neighborhoods. While also speaking about public safety matters, many of us are deeply concerned about the deadly and destructive wildfires which continue to burn in Southern California. Here in West Windsor, we continue to plan for the challenges of our explosive growth. Emergency calls, as expected, go up, and discussions are taking place about how to best address these needs. I want to give a big thank you to our police officers, firefighters, and EMTs for their service to our community. I also give a special thank you to our volunteer firefighters and fire police at the West Windsor Volunteer Fire Company #1 and at the Princeton Junction Fire Company. You work tirelessly and honorably to preserve lives and property, not to mention saving our residents considerable tax dollars. Through all that we hope to accomplish this year, I encourage everyone to come to our meetings, make public comments, or correspond with us through emails or phone calls. If you want to get involved, submit a volunteer form to the clerk's office for distribution and consideration. Our wonderful town thrives through its residents serving on many commissions, committees, and organizations. All of us working together makes an even more vibrant community in which we all live and work side by side. Thank you.
Thank you, Linda. Martin, would you like to go next?
Yeah, sure. Happy New Year to everyone. Wish everyone a prosperous, blessed year here in 2025. I want to congratulate all of my council colleagues in their roles and their positions this year. Look forward to working with everyone. It has been a joy this past year in 2024. We have a lot of work to do, of course, this year. At the same point, reiterate what my council colleague Linda Jeeves just mentioned about the fires in California. Just pray that everything is okay for the people and that we get through this as a country. I know many people have spoken about references to Katrina in 2007 and Palisades being wealthy areas and Katrina being poor areas. But when we look at it from a standpoint of, from our perspective, Americans are Americans and suffering is suffering. So it's just sad to see what they're going through and just hope that they get the help that is needed and that we as a nation wrap our arms around them to support them. So just want to wish everyone the best who might be affected from that in California and throughout this nation. It's time for us to be more unified as always. And I think we have the opportunity to do that here in the community. The same I would say is that we need to wrap our arms around each other, whether there are difficulties or concerns going on or not. We do have a beautiful township, and it's been a wonderful representation seeing the community come out for concerns and things that they might have issues with. At the same point in time, seeing us come together in great times and awesome times, likewise for the community. So it's a blessing to be here. It's a blessing to be a council member, and it's a blessing to work with everyone in this administration and as well my council colleagues. So I just want us all to have a great, wonderful year and turn to each other for any type of help that is needed. But at the same point in time, acknowledge the greatness of our students, the greatness of the parents in this community, the greatness of our administration, our fire, and our police. Let's look forward to a wonderful year and be as positive as possible. Thank you so very much.
Thank you, Martin. Dan?
Thank you. I would like to recognize and congratulate all members of the council for their new positions or renewed positions. I don't think I would need to repeat what Linda said. I think she gave a really accurate view of sort of the top issues that we're going to be facing in this coming year. And I look forward to working with all of my council members and all the public to roll up our sleeves and get to work and get the job done. Thank you.
Thank you, Dan. Sonia?
Welcome, everyone. Happy New Year. And congratulations to all my colleagues on their nominations. I look forward to working with all of you. Again, I won't repeat into everything that Linda and Martin just said. I think we all echo the feelings. I am looking forward to one of the biggest, very important thing that we'll be working on is the affordable housing numbers this year. So I look forward to working on the committee on that front. And hopefully we can, get some good numbers down. So I look forward to working with all of you on that. And happy Makar Sankranti and Lori to everyone who's celebrating this week. I look forward to working with everyone in this coming year. Thank you.
Thank you, Sonia. Okay, I guess it's my turn. For those who don't know, Council President always gets to speak last. Good afternoon. I want to thank everybody who came to the council's reorganization meeting today. I'd like to thank my fellow members of council for electing me as president for this year. West Windsor's Township Council is an equal branch of government. We have the duty to the people to make informed decisions for the good of our town, and I'm proud of our council. I pledge to continue to work hard, learn, and work with my fellow council members to represent all of the people of West Windsor. Council is not just a job, and when you wake up in the morning, you never know what new you're going to face. Every day is an adventure. I want to thank outgoing President Linda Jeeves for her excellent job guiding us through 2024, and we will continue to work together in 2025 with Linda as Vice President. Thank you to Sonia Gowis, Martin Whitfield, and Daniel Weiss for taking on your new roles, and I look forward to working together with everyone. I'd like to thank Mayor Hemant Marathi for his leadership. A few years ago at another reorg, I said we've never been afraid to tell each other what we really think, and I never want to change that. We haven't, and we won't. There is nothing that the council and mayor can't do if we are unified with a common goal of the betterment of West Windsor. Thank you to our town clerk and staff and the many employees that keep our town safe and running smoothly. And thank you to our many volunteers, some of which I see in the audience here today. The last year has seen many improvements toward pedestrian and bicycle safety, the environment, recreation, local business, communicating with residents, and more, all while controlling taxes. I look forward to doing more and to taking advantage of new opportunities for West Windsor. There will also be challenges. As Linda has so eloquently described, round 4 of affordable housing obligations is fast upon us. Inflation is still high. We'll meet our challenges and seize the opportunities by working together, the mayor, the council, the employees, volunteers, and the people of West Windsor. Thank you. Right now, we'd like to take a little group picture before we go into some of our resolutions. So if the council would like to get up there and we could get, yeah. Try the seal, but usually what happens is the table in the front. So what do you? Yeah, well, somebody think they can?
Oh, Mike can maybe take a picture for us? Move the chairs.
Mike's down. You have to coordinate our.
We did not plan to wear pink.
I don't know. Like them.
You do have the sunshine coming through the windows. Hopefully it'll be okay. Don't put the window in the picture. Big smile. Go West Windsor.
Thank you.
All right, we're gonna now go on to the resolutions for our reorganization. Keep the town going. Go ahead.
Here we go, 2025-R001, regular meetings for calendar year 2025. 2025-R002, legal newspapers for calendar year 2025. 2025-R003, establishing procedural guidelines for the Council of West Windsor Township. 2025-R004, municipal holidays for calendar year 2025. 2025-R005, cash management plan authorization for West Windsor Township. 2025-R006, establishing the rate of interest charged on delinquent taxes and 6% year-end penalty. 2025-R007, authorizing the cancellation of any property tax refund or delinquency less than $10. 2025-R008, authorizing temporary municipal budget appropriations for 2025. 2025-R009, appointing Janice D. Natal as Affirmative Action Public Agency Compliance Officer through December 2025. 2025-R010, authorizing the appointment of Kenneth W. Lozier as municipal judge for a 3-year term from January 1st, 2025 through December 31st, 2027. 2025-R011, authorizing Lorraine Jones, tax assessor, the authority in conjunction with Special Tax Counsel, Township Attorney, to set, adjust, defend, and prosecute matters on behalf of the township involving tax assessment, property tax exemptions as per Chapter 4, Section 31E of the Code of the Township of West Windsor. 2025-R012, authorizing the appointment of Jodica Bari as a member of the Affordable Housing Committee with a term to expire on January 14th, 2028. 2025-R013, authorizing the appointment of Yan Mei Wang as a member of the Human Relations Council with a term to expire on January 14th, 2027. 2025-R014, authorizing the reappointment of Akhtoon Rakshari as a student member of the Human Relations Council with a term to expire on January 14th, 2027. 2025-R015, authorizing the appointment of Parad Ramdasi as a member of the Human Relations Council with a term to expire on January 14th, 2027. 2025-R016, authorizing the reappointment of Helen Rankin as a member of the Shade Tree Commission with a term to expire on January 14th, 2030. 2025-R017, authorizing the reappointment of Michael Shuett as an advisor of the Shade Tree Commission with a term to expire on January 14th, 2026. 2025-R018, authorizing the reappointment of Andy Lupo as a member of the Parking Authority with a term to expire January 14th, 2030. 2025-R019, authorizing the reappointment of John Roeder as a member of the Zoning Board of Adjustment with a term to expire on January 14th, 2029. 2025-R020, authorizing the reappointment of Daniel Marks as a member of the Zoning Board of Adjustment with a term to expire on January 14th, 2029. And 2025-R021, authorizing the reappointment of Eugene Fridkin as an alternate 2 of the Zoning Board of Adjustment with a term to expire on January 14th, 2027.
Thank you, Allison. Does anybody wish to pull anything? If not, then can I get a motion to approve the resolutions?
I'll approve the resolutions 2025-R001 through 2025-R021.
Can I get a second, please?
Second,
Can we call the roll?
Gawas,
yes.
Chevers.
Yes.
Weiss,
Yes.
Whitfield,
Yes.
Mandel.
Yes. Thank you. And now we're going to move to public comment. It's a 3-minute per person. Please give your name and address when you get up. And if anybody has signed the book, Allison?
Sylvia?
Excuse me?
This is still.
This is the reorg. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
This is the reorganization. So this is public comment during the reorganization meeting. If you wish to, which anybody can come up. And if you wish to comment during the regular business meeting, particularly on the items on the business agenda, please wait for that meeting. And by the way, there will be a slight intercession between the meetings. So if you want to say hello to people and if anybody wishes to leave before the business meeting, okay, good. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Andy Bromberg, 24 Providence Drive. I'm here to make 2 comments. First of all, I want to congratulate the mayor and the council members for their foresight in canceling the fireworks display on December 8th. I think that showed real leadership and thinking about the fires in LA, it's possible that we could have had something like that here. Thank you for the leadership of our town for having the foresight. And there's going to be a lot of challenges with growth and everything. And I think we have a good team in place for our town. Second point I want to make is about the nonpartisan vote. Congratulations to every West Windsor independent, Democrat, and Republican who decided that the best interests of West Windsor is to say nonpartisan. The partisan people brought a lot of outside money, outside influence, and truly they weren't in the best interests of making West Windsor a much better town. So congratulations on the winning of the nonpartisan vote, and we continue to become a better township every day. Thank you.
Thank you. Is there anybody else who wishes to make a public comment?
Good afternoon. John Church, 11 Princeton Place. First of all, I'd like to congratulate all the council members on their various appointments and positions. You people do a tremendous job. I don't think you get enough recognition, perhaps at times, from the township residents on all the hard work that you do and all the great things that you do. And just speaking for the residents, if I may, you do a terrific job, and I thank you so much. And please to continue with such fine work.
Thank you, John.
The second point I'd like to make is about the fires. Can you imagine such a catastrophe? It's as if all of West Windsor and parts of neighboring towns were completely destroyed. Just think about that. It's unbelievable. I have a good friend who lives in Pasadena. I called him 2 days ago, and he wasn't sure whether his house would survive or not. I hope I can hear from him again and get the good news that his house did make it. So anyway, it's almost an unbelievable thing that has happened. We certainly hope and pray that nothing like that ever happens again. So again, in the meantime, thank you all for your tremendous contributions and all the best for 2025. Thank you.
Thank you, John. Would anybody else like to come up?
Sylvia Ascarelli, 27 Melville Road. I'm speaking on behalf of the West Windsor Bicycle and Pedestrian Alliance. Congratulations to all our council members on their new roles, and thank you very much for all the references you made to bicycle and pedestrian safety. You'll be hearing, no doubt, from us many times over the next year. And we're looking forward to seeing progress on a number of projects that have been initiated in the past year or so. And there are three in particular that I'd like to highlight. We would like to see the award of a contract and the completion of the design work on the Cranberry Road sidewalk extension from Van Ness Park to the trolley line trail on Rabbit Hill Road by the end of this fiscal year. We are looking forward to the installation of those rapid flashing beacons, those pedestrian yellow flashing lights near the schools that you awarded engineering contracts for earlier in this fiscal year. And we are looking for progress on the Dinky Trail that you received a grant for several years ago that would fill in some of the gaps that would let people walk behind the office buildings from Vaughn Drive to about Route 1. Thank you.
Thank you. Talia. Is there anybody else that wishes to come up and make a public comment? Seeing none, I'm going to close the public comment. We will, after we adjourn, we will return in like about 10 minutes for the business meeting. Can I get a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, and if you would like to stay here, we'll be available to mingle a little bit. And thank you.
I'll be back in what, in 10 minutes?
10 minutes, yes, 10 minutes.
No, I know. We're doing another one?
Yeah, it's just separate.
Oh.
Yeah.
Say that.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, Madam President, we are live again.
In the mayor. No. Hold on a second. Okay, we've already um, we've already done the call to order. I don't believe we have to do the roll call again for this. Oh, separate, totally separate.
We're in a
meeting. Some-
separate meeting now.
Separate, well, the health department, we don't have to redo the flag.
Okay.
Okay, let's call to order the regular business meeting of the Council of West Windsor Township for January 15th, 2025. May I have a roll call, please?
Gawes. Here. Jeevers. Here. Mandel.
Here.
Weiss.
Here.
Whitfield.
Here.
Okay, and I go on the end. Statement of adequate notice, please.
Yes, we were adequately noticed for this business meeting on December 27th, 2024 to the Times in the Princeton Packet, filed with the municipal clerk, posted at the municipal building and on the township website.
Thank you. I guess we could redo the salute to the flag, or what do you? All right, shall we do that?
Sure. We'll do a proper new meeting.
Since it is a separate business. Thank you. And today we have a ceremonial matter. Last year, when the federal government made a Muslim American Heritage Month, we had a proclamation for the for West Windsor. Also, it was I believe, the first for the United States, and West Windsor followed suit. And I'm going to read the proclamation now for 2025. Whereas West Windsor is proud of its rich cultural history and the many people who call our town home, and whereas Muslims have been part and parcel of this nation before its founding, this includes Muslim explorers and settlers, and whereas the state of New Jersey has proclaimed the month of January as Muslim Heritage Month, the Muslim community in New Jersey is relatively large and thriving. There are many Muslim private schools, halal certified restaurants and grocery stores, community centers, youth groups that cater to Muslims, and of course, mosques. And the township of West Windsor is home to a significant Muslim American population who represent widely diverse racial and ethnic backgrounds. West Windsor is also home to one of the largest mosques in the area, the Muslim Center of Greater Princeton. And West Windsor's Muslims actively engage in charitable and public service individually and institutionally. The Muslim Center has served West Windsor since 1996, and many West Windsor Muslims have served in various public service and charitable roles. The Muslim community is an integral part of the West Windsor community. And whereas the township of West Windsor and our nation have greatly benefited from Muslim Americans, especially through their rich cultures and traditions, Muslims Americans share their strong family values, dedication to education, generosity and charitable giving, devotion to public service, diversity in faith and creed that adds strength to our democracy. And whereas Muslim Americans are strong contributors to economic sectors and have particularly excelled in the areas of medicine, law, business, education, politics, government, military service, technology, science and culture, and arts, and whereas we recognize the many contributions the Muslim American community has made to our beloved nation, state, and township, and reaffirm our total rejection of anti-Muslim hate and Islamophobia and all forms of bigotry. Now, therefore, it be resolved on the 15th day of January, 2025, by the Mayor and Township Council of the Township of West Windsor, County of Mercer, State of New Jersey, that the Mayor and Township Council recognize January as Muslim American Heritage Month in perpetuity. Thank you. And we're going to do is Tahir Sabah of the Muslim Center is here with us, so we're going to get up and present the proclamation to him. So if the council would like to come up in front of the microphone, we can make that. presentation. If somebody would take a picture for him, thank you. Okay, we now go into public comment. 30-minute period, 3-minute limit per person. I'm opening the public comment for anybody who would like to get up and speak for the first public comment for the regular business meeting. Thank you. Actually, Allison's. Allison, you want to ask the name and address and
A name and address, yes.
yes.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Michael Schuett, and my address is 234 Windsor Court, Ewing, New Jersey. I hope I can someday move back to West Windsor when I can afford it. So first of all, I'd like to congratulate council and also to say it's great that we're recognizing Muslim month, and it's great that we did that proclamation. And also I'd like to thank you, especially Linda, for putting me back as an advisor to the Shade Tree Commission. What I'm here to talk about today is following. I'm the acting president of Friends of West Windsor Open Space. And I'm the acting president as Allison Miller, as you know, is the president, but she's recuperating from her illness. So I'm here today to tell everybody that the Friends of West Windsor Open Space is submitting a grant application to DEP Green Acres to construct a trail that's going to be called the Tammany Swamp Trail. That's going to extend from Penlisle Road to the Duck Pond Road pump station, which is approximately 1 mile. And this trail is going to be overlaid of the current sewer line. And on January 23rd, we're going to have a public meeting to get public input on that. And approximately January 21st, we're going to be posting much of the application specific parts of the application that we're going to be submitting to Green Acres. And our Green Acres application is due February 5th, and it's going to take Green Acres anywhere from 3 to 6 months to approve the application. And FOAS is doing it in consultation with the West Windsor Historical Society and the Pedestrian Bike Committee, and also hopefully with the blessing of the Township Administration. So I just want to thank the Township Administration for their help to date on preparing this application. And if anybody has any questions, feel free to ask. However, as I stated, on January 1st, we're going to be posting on the FOAS website more detail about this grant application. Thank you.
Thank you, Mike. And do you have, do you want to say the time for that particular meeting on the 23rd?
Meeting which will be held in this room is 7:30 in the evening.
Thank you.
Anybody else would like to come up for public comment? Please state your name and address.
Hi, good afternoon again. John Church, 11 Princeton Place. I just had some remarks to make about resolutions R 026, 027, and 028 about ameliorating the land there that may have been contaminated at various times. I know, I don't have the figures with me, but I know the town has spent a lot of money already on cleaning up these lands. And perhaps it would be good if we had a summary of how much has already been spent and how much in the future we would spend on doing this. And as far as the Wallace Road lot goes, you know, that was a school bus parking lot. And I don't know whether the school buses themselves were responsible for any of the alleged contamination of that ground, whether the maintenance or whatever, oil changes, whatever. But I'm just wondering whether or not the school district should be responsible for part of the money that's involved in cleaning up that particular area. So I'm just throwing that out. I have no information myself, but perhaps someone can explain if they are contributing at all, and if not, perhaps why not. Thank you very much.
Thank you, John. Would anybody else like to get up to speak for public comment? Hearing none, I'm going to close public comment, and I'm going to switch it over to administration comments.
Good afternoon. Just want to wish everyone a happy new year and wish everyone good health throughout this year. And we do have some updates and reminders, and I would like to make sure that we can connect and add the FOAS meeting onto our website as well, so we can get that information up. The township will be closed on Monday, January 20th in honor and observance of Martin Luther King Jr. Day. There are no changes to trash collection for the week of January 20th. And with that, the final day for real Christmas tree pickup is going to be Tuesday, January 21st. So please, if you still have your Christmas trees, place them out on the curb by 7 a.m. for collection on the 21st. The 2025 Public Works collection days and events calendars for document shredding, dumpster days is now out on the website. The events are kind of far out, so just check the website for updates, and as they get closer, we will announce them. The 2025 Mercer County Recycling Schedule and Collections event is also now on our website and their website. On Monday, January 20th, 2025, the Human Relations Council will be presenting a learning, reflection, and service event at Liquid Church from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. More information is on our website, and we will also send out other e-blasts as a reminder throughout this week before the event. Annual dog license renewals are due by January 31st. Please contact the health department for more information. All dogs and cats 7 months of age and older must be licensed, and owners are required to renew their pet license each year. Cat licenses expire on January 30th of each year. West Windsor Division of Parks and Rec is accepting registration for martial arts classes for children ages 6 through 12. Classes begin on February 10th, 2025. To register, please go to the Parks and Rec page. The 2025 Dad-Daughter Dance is February 21st from 6:30 to 9:30 p.m. at Mercer Oaks Golf Club. For registration information, please also go to the Parks and Rec webpage. And from February 4th through April 15th, AARP free tax service for low and moderate income adults is being held on Tuesdays from 9 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. at the Senior Center. Please call the Senior Center. Appointments are required. Their phone number is 609-799-9068. And that is all the updates for today.
Thank you, Carrie. Mayor?
Thank you very much. I'll keep it brief. Comments, Happy New Year. Although it's January 15th, this is the first meeting of the year. And Mike told me after today, I can't say Happy New Year. I have to start talking about next year. So congratulations, Andrea and Linda, for getting elected president and vice president, and for all of you for various roles you do as liaisons. Linda did talk at length about affordable housing. We are going to have a closed session right after this meeting. So I will give much more extensive comments on our township's approach and what our number is at before our next meeting on 27th, when we expect to adopt a resolution outlining our number. But the process is long and there are new rules, so and the rules keep changing. So we are just watching, learning, and working as hard as we can to make sure that township is not treated unfairly. And as Mike mentioned, we're working with FOAS. I'm very happy that FOAS is very active and involved in the township again. And thanks for getting involved. And we are hoping to submit that grant application, and part of that funding will be in some form in this year's budget. So that's my update. Thanks.
Thank you, Mayor. Okay, now we'll go into council member comments. Linda, do you want to start?
Just a couple of things. I might as well just pick up on affordable housing, because I'd like that information to be posted on a municipal website. I know recently, maybe it was even last year, there was League of Municipalities puts out a magazine which council members get each month. And so even some of those articles with like all sorts of dates and requirements, you could just post that. It doesn't really take a lot of staff time to rewrite all of that. Just as a general information piece, I think would be useful. Yep, sometimes there might be some changes along the way. I don't think updating the website will take, too much effort from staff's time. It's pretty much set for the year. Also flu season. So, just always encourage everyone, consider getting a flu shot, COVID shot, talk to your doctor, see what they recommend. There's information on our municipal website under the health department on these, seasonal kind of, diseases and, things like that come up. So that's it. Yeah.
Thank you, Linda. Okay, Martin?
I don't have any additional comments at this time.
Okay, Dan?
Thank you, Madam President. A few things. Earlier this year, or maybe it was late last year, the Mercer County Improvement Authority announced that their recycling program, which we are part of, or we subscribe to, will now be collecting plastics number 5, which is really an amazing, very good change. It has numerous great impact. One is, number 5s are kind of pervasive between yogurt containers and takeout containers and food packaging containers. I found that actually the majority of my non-recyclable waste has been plastic number 5. So now we can recycle those. So it will dramatically reduce the amount of garbage in your trash collection, which is a good thing considering coming this summer, we'll be sticking to a single week trash collection schedule. So use this opportunity to rebalance your trash and recycling. Important to make sure that anything that goes into recycle is washed. If it means throwing it in the top rack of your dishwasher before you throw it in your can, do that, because they will discard entire truckloads of recycle if they determine a certain percentage of it is contaminated. So don't have this false sense of just throwing food, especially food tainted recycling boxes and containers in your recycling, thinking you're doing a good thing, because it will actually not only risk that item being thrown out, but anything that's in the same bin. So clean recycles as well actually potentially will reduce the costs of the township, because our trash collection is there's a portion of that which includes the tipping fee, which is how much weight and You think about 12,000 households, 30,000 people here in West Windsor not putting that in their garbage. And I can't tell you what that number will be, but it's going to go down. So this is sort of a win-win all around. As Carrie mentioned, Monday is Martin Luther King Day, and the Human Relations Council is presenting a really great program in the afternoon at the Liquid Church from 1 to 3. We have a number of really interesting speakers, including both of our state representatives. So Assemblywoman Verlena Reynolds Jackson will be making remarks on civil rights, likely in the context of housing and healthcare, or healthcare and voting. She's still deciding on the exact topic. Anthony Varelli, Assemblyman Anthony Varelli, will make some comments about civil rights in the context of employment and labor rights. We have our resident celebrity, Elliot Gordon, who attended the March on Washington in 1963, and he'll share his portfolio of pictures and his experience there. We have some folks from an organization called Not in Our Town, Princeton. It's a community-based organization of individuals for social justice. And we have a representative from the New Jersey Attorney General's Office Civil Rights Division who will talk about racial justice. We'll have some music as well. There'll be coffee and tea. I'm really looking forward to it. And so I encourage everybody to participate. So that's on Monday. This Saturday,
There's also food collection, right?
yes, thank you for reminding me. Yeah, so Send Hunger Packing, West Windsor Plainsboro, in coordination and with support from our Boy Scout Troop 40, in support of the Mercer Street Friends Food Bank, will be doing a non-perishable food collection service that day. So please try to bring an item or 2 or 3 for them as well. Thank you for reminding me. This Saturday, the Mercer County Division on LGBTQIA+ Affairs, which was just created this past fall, is holding an event in the morning, the 18th from 10 to 12, called Know Your Rights. It's an opportunity to help folks to get their passport either renewed or a new passport, information about how to update state documents and IDs, and general matters of concern to the community. As well as really any other service that Mercer County provides. So that's Saturday, 10 to 12 at the Mercer County Connection, which is 957 Highway 33 in Hamilton. And finally, I'm holding open office hours on Wednesday, the 22nd, although I might need to change that because there might be a conflict with one of my new council liaison positions. So stay tuned. If it's not on Wednesday, the 22nd, it'll be probably within the next week.
Okay.
Figure that schedule
Elaborate
out.
that.
That typically is from 6 to 8 p.m. here in the municipal building. Thank you.
Thank you, Dan. Just a note on that, a lot of the clamshell containers that you used to get that were the blown foam, which are no longer allowed in New Jersey, have now become polypropylene, which is number 5. So if you clean those properly, take a look on the bottom of them. If you clean them properly, those are now recyclable for those of us who do takeout. And another thing is on the SHOOP that's doing the food collection, they also have limited opportunity for some volunteer service. And there's an online sign-up sheet if you're interested on that one. Okay, Sonia?
I don't have any additional things to say. Thank you.
Okay, I'll just have a little bit additional. If I think affordable housing, everybody's given a lot of the details, so no need to do that. Linda mentioned the Jersey magazine, the New Jersey League magazine. I know I've been to a number, I know Linda's been, others been to a number of the meetings. Matter of fact, I think there's one of those magazines has my picture in them as for one of the meetings from people from different towns that had gone to talk about what's going on. I know there's been some lawsuits that have been moving around on it. It's a very, very hot and fast moving topic, and we're going to all, I know the administration staying on top of it. We have consultants and attorneys and everybody staying on top of that, and the council is also. So we're going to be ready for that. Just another note, on the trail. I was at one of the FAUS meetings, I think, where that was first discussed. So sure, it's a very big interest to a lot of people. It'll add a nice addition to our trail system in West Windsor. So we look forward to that. And if council people can make that meeting on the 23rd, that would is it 23rd? It's 23rd, 7:30. You said it's you'll send that, right? And I think it's available by Zoom also. Correct. So that would be good because we expect on the 27th to have a resolution coming to council. So the more we can learn, the better. And third, a couple of people have mentioned a new right turn on red signs. A few people have mentioned the decrease in the speed limits. I know on, say, Old Trenton Road that have happened recently. So I'd like to ask if maybe administration could look at putting out announcements when those kinds of changes are made, and maybe for some of those, even putting them on our boards out there, telling people that on this road and that road, these changes are being made, even if it's a county road, if it's within West Windsor, so that there's not a surprise and people do understand that. Thank you. Okay, moving right along to the consent agenda.
We have bills and claims.
Okay, bills and claims. I assume, does anybody want anything pulled from that? No? Can we have a motion to adopt?
Salute.
Second.
Roll call?
Gawas,
Yes.
Chevers,
Yes.
Weiss,
Yes.
Whitfield,
Yes.
Mandel.
Yes, thank you. And recommendations from council clerk.
Okay, 2025-R022, authorizing the mayor and clerk to execute a professional services agreement with Parker McKay, PA, for township attorney services, $75,000. 2025-R023, authorizing the mayor and clerk to execute a professional services agreement with Spiesel Architectural Group, Inc. for professional architectural services for the installation of a fire suppression sprinkler system and fire alarm for the fire EMS facility, $33,720. 2025-R024, approving the refund of the balance of remaining escrow for development plan review for various planning and zoning board applicants. 2025-R025, authorizing the township land use manager and chief financial officer to execute the supplemental funding request form acquisition projects with NJDEP Green Acres for a $1,205,856.50 open space grant. 2025-R026, authorizing the mayor and clerk to execute a professional services agreement with ACT Engineers for engineering services for remediation of the former West Windsor Township landfill compost facility, $215,200. 2025-R027, authorizing the mayor and clerk to execute a professional services agreement with ACT Engineers for engineering services for remediation of the Wallace Road Bus Garage, $241,700. 2025-R028, authorizing the mayor and clerk to execute a professional services agreement with ACT Engineers for remediation of soil at the Wallace Road Bus Garage, $66,000. 2025-R029, authorizing the mayor and clerk to execute a professional services agreement with Aurora and Associates for professional engineering and development inspection services, $2,000. 2025-R030, authorizing the mayor and clerk to execute a professional services agreement with GeoTrek Environmental and Surveying LLC for professional land surveyor services, $3,000. 2025-R031, authorizing the mayor and clerk to execute a professional services agreement with Roberts Engineering Group LLC for professional engineering and development inspection services, $2,000. 2025-R032, authorizing the mayor and clerk to execute a professional services agreement with Turek Consulting LLC for professional engineering and development inspection services, $500. 2025-R033, authorizing the business administrator to execute a limited access agreement with Ellsworth Advisory Services LLC in association with groundwater remediation at the former Wallace Road Bus Garage. 2025-R034, authorizing the business administrator to purchase one new 2025 Ford F-450 utility crane truck for the Department of Public Works from Sioka Ford of Flemington, New Jersey, under New Jersey State Contract $123,713.20. 2025-R035, authorizing the person-to-person transfer of the Hyatt Place plenary retail consumption hotel motel exemption liquor license number 1113-36-015-004 to HP Princeton LLC.
Does anybody wish to pull anything? Seeing no, can I get a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second,
Roll call?
Gawes,
Yes.
Chevers,
yes.
Weiss,
Yes.
Whitfield,
Yes.
Mandel.
Yes. Thank you. All right, we have no introduction of ordinances today, so we are going to go into a second public comment, 3 minutes a person. I'm going to open up second public comment. Seeing nobody, I'm going to close the public comment and go into council reports. The reports from committees would be from whoever was on their previous committee and not the new assignment unless it happens to be the same. Dan, do you have any report?
Yes, the parking authority met last week and they are finalizing the agreement. Obviously, we passed a number of resolutions here for payment of the remediation. So these of the bus depot, among other things, that's sort of the first steps to move things along for that project. So that's great progress there. The fence, not quite installed. They really tried to get it in December, but it looks like it's scheduled for the end of this week. So we'll see that fence on Wallace lot. And HRC, we're already about.
Thank you. Sonia?
I don't have anything to report.
Martin?
I don't have any report. Planning board meeting will be this evening, 6:30.
That's right. Thank you. Linda?
And the Shade Tree Commission meets the fourth Wednesday of the month. So that's January 22nd at 6:30 PM in the municipal building. I just also want to say that if anyone wants to meet with me, they can call me, email me, we'll talk, and then we can set something up because I'm available all the time. So I just want to make that clear. All right, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Linda. Okay, the Environmental Commission did meet in early January. There was discussion about the silver recertification or certification with the Sustainable Jersey. That's going to be a really big project for them this year. They've put a resolution together asking for various things from council. So hopefully council will cooperate. There were some discussions on lawns and alternative types of lawns. Elliot Gordon put together a report on that. And there was some also discussion on the very tragic California fires that are going on now and what should West Windsor be looking at in terms of when we do construction, lawns, trees, anything that might be an issue as far as any increases in fires that might be happening now. So that was brought up as a new topic that maybe there should be a little more discussion on. And that's it for them. And they will be meeting again first week in February. I'm sorry, second week in February. And do we have anything new from administration in addition? Clerk? Anything from the clerk?
No, nothing.
Nothing? Yep. Yeah, no, nobody got up for, yeah. They're all commented out. And we're going to need to go into a closed session that has been mentioned before. So if you want to go through Allison on the closed session.
Okay, we'll take a motion to go into closed session
Salute.
and a
Second.
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 Okay.
And I
And
just
I
want
believe you read the, you have to read the reason for closed session.
Yes, I'm going to read the
read it.
Yeah.
recession, the resolution.
Right,
in
and
closed
we're
session.
not, when we come back, we're not voting on anything, just so the public knows in case they wanted to.
Right, when we come back,
hang
there'll be
out,
no
we're not-
action
No
taken.
action taken when we
Right.
come out. Yeah,
Right.
just to close the meeting.
Right,
Sure.
just to close the meeting. Correct. Whereas NJSA 10:4-12 allows for a public body to go into closed session during a public meeting. And whereas the Township Council of West Windsor Township has deemed it necessary to go into closed session to discuss certain matters which are exempted from the public. And whereas the regular meeting of this Township Council will reconvene. And whereas the below stated subject matter shall be made available at such time as the issues discussed therein are resolved and its disclosure would not subvert any particular exemption for convening a closed session. Now therefore it be resolved that the Township Council of the Township of West Windsor will go into closed session for the following reasons as outlined in NJSA 10:4-12 for the discussion of affordable housing.
Okay, thank you. We're adjourned now to
Motion
go.
to adjourn?
Motion to,
No,
no, it's not adjourning. We've already, yeah, we did that. So it's time.
We need a motion.
We did that.
We have to vote.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sonia motioned to go into closed session and Linda second. So we're now, and I read it into the record, so now we can go into close.
Roll call.
And then
Roll
we
call.
will come back and adjourn the meeting.
Yeah,
Yeah, we do a roll call vote on that.
yeah, we did a voice vote. We want to do a roll call vote.
Okay,
That's
all in
fine.
favor, however you want to.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I could do a roll call for that.
Mm.
Gawas,
Yes.
Jeevers.
Yes.
Weiss.
Yes.
Whitfield.
Yes.
Mandel.
Yes. Oh, where are we going? Where are we going?
We're going into our office.